Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, it's lovely to have you here. I am Natalie, and my channel, As a Penny's Drop, is all about creating a life you love, deserve, and desire. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how my incredible client manifested her person, manifested moving in with her person, manifested getting married to her person, and all following and during my 6-week breakthrough program to your dream life. So stay tuned for that, guys, because her story is incredible, how she turned things around so quickly. And I'm going to share with you exactly what she did, how she did it, so you too can meet the love of your life, how you too can get to move in with the love of your life, and how you too, if you're wanting to get married, how you can get proposed to and have a wedding to plan to. I'm super excited to share this with you today. Honestly, she has been an absolute angel, and she went through so much prior to coming to me and had so much therapy. It's unbelievable. So stay tuned for that. If you do not know about me and the coaching solutions that I provide, please know that I do offer a variety of coaching solutions, self-study workshops, programs like the 6-week breakthrough program, where we deep dive into those limiting beliefs to release the traumas that are keeping you stuck from the life that you truly deserve and that you truly desire. And also know that my Radiate Confidence workshop is still on offer right to the end of July with 50% off, and I provide a variety of packages around the Radiate Confidence self-study workshop too. So all of that, you can click the link below. And also know I have a free Facebook group that you can join if you have questions about manifesting, and it's a really supportive group. And also I have my members only channel too, and again, you can click the links below to find out more about that. Okay, so where do I start? So my client came to me in, I'm going to just have a sip of my coffee. My client came to me in August 2021. And she came to me because initially she wanted her specific person back. And she had looked at my website and looked at the 6-week breakthrough program that I had actually just launched. She was actually one of the first clients I had to do the 6-week breakthrough program. And so she came to me. She had been treated so incredibly poorly, so incredibly badly in relationships. She'd been cheated on. She had been left high and dry. She had so many broken relationships in the past when she was absolutely destroyed. She also had past traumas and beliefs about her family and her childhood that we basically worked on to heal through the 6-week breakthrough program. So if you want to find out about the 6-week breakthrough program, you can click the links below. That will take you to my website where I talk about the 6-week breakthrough program. And if you want to find out more about that, then you can just email me at natalie@asapenniesdrop.com. So basically, when she came to me, she had told me that she had had a variety of different therapies. I think there was hypnotherapy, acupuncture, a variety of different therapies that she'd been to, and nothing had seemed to shift her to becoming the version of her that she always wanted to be. Now, I also want to say this because I do get some clients, some subscriber comments where people say, oh, it's okay for you, Natalie, because, you know, you're pretty or you're beautiful and it's okay for you. But this is absolute proof that it does not matter. It doesn't matter about what you look like on the outside. It never does. It never matters what you look like on the outside. And my client is absolutely stunningly beautiful. She is so pretty. She is absolutely gorgeous. And, you know, she's got an incredible figure. She looks like the dream. She looks like the dream. She looks like somebody that would have had an effortless life. I promise you that. But her life was far from effortless. And the reason why I'm saying that, obviously, is because I really, really want you to understand that how you look on the outside is nothing to do with how people show up in your life. It has absolutely nothing to do with how you are treated It really doesn't. It is all about the story of what you're holding on to in here. And if you want to find out more about what everyone as you pushed out means, which is a Neville Goddard concept, then click the link here, because I will share that. I've deep dived into exactly what everyone as you pushed out means. And even if you do understand what everyone as you pushed out means, maybe you'll understand it to a particular level. But I truly believe that the more you understand it, the more you grasp that concept, the more you can actually understand that what you think, your words, how you speak, the stories that you tell about yourself, about others, your beliefs, your assumptions, what you're dominantly holding on to, what you're dominantly telling yourself is a reflection of your outer world. So her inner world, her self-concept, her mental diet was really, really quite poor, based on the fact that she hadn't been treated the way she had wanted to. And growing up, her other sibling had seemed to have the limelight over her. And this caused her to have problems with the way that she looked, some forms of even body dysmorphia, and eating issues too. And so I just wanted to kind of paint that picture, because her life really, even though she looked incredible, her life really was the opposite of that. Okay, so she came to me and we started the 6-week breakthrough program. Now, the 6-week breakthrough program is all about understanding why life has happened for you in the way that it has, to be able to peel back those layers of that onion to get to the core, to get to that root belief of what it is you truly think about yourself. And what we do in the program is using something called timeline regression. We go back into your past and we uncover your true beliefs, your limiting beliefs, and those negative emotions that you are holding on to, that are keeping you stuck, that are blocking you from having the life that you truly deserve, the love that you truly deserve, the money that you truly deserve, the relationships that you deserve, whether that's friends, work colleagues, your boss, family, and loving relationships. So we dove deep into that. And through this process, every session that we had together, so you get 6 1.5-hour sessions with me, every session that you have in that program, you get a set of homework. Now, that program now comes with my self-love, self-concept workshop. So that's something that you would actually dive into as well. So you get like a double whammy with that program too. So she basically listened to everything that I guided her with, and she was diligent. She was diligent with her practice. Now, I said at the beginning, she wanted her specific person, and that's why she came to me. Her specific person had moved to a different country by this point, and she was still really, really missing him. And through the program, she did decide actually to reach out to her specific person. But because she was so diligent in falling in love with herself, she would go running and she would be looping affirmations throughout her mind. She would get up early in the mornings to do the work. She would be doing the work throughout the day. When she was in the shower, when she was going for a walk, when she was running, when she was spinning, when she was doing anything she possibly could, she was constantly doing the work. She was constantly embedding her subconscious mind with the version of her that she wanted to become, which was the opposite story of what she was holding on to, you see. So the consistency and the diligence that she had was second to none. It was absolutely incredible. And this is something that I truly see when it comes to the success of my clients. It is those that are diligent with the work, those that ignore what is happening in their 3D reality, and those that just keep going in on them, because they know that dominantly, if they change what's happening in here, because this is a place that we create from, they will change their outer world. So a few weeks in, she decided to reach out to her specific person, and he responded straight away. And basically, in the end, said, that she was the love of his life. And so they had a few messages back and forth. Now, during these messages, she stopped kind of feeling it for him. She started to recognize how she had been treated. And yes, while we can revise anybody and we can revise our stories, our backstories, we can do that. She decided to make a decision to not pursue the specific person anymore. She decided that. Now, we all have a choice. We all have a choice as to whether we want to continue to revise somebody to bring them back into our reality, or we let them go. And she chose to let them go. Also, during this time, she had joined a dating app and she'd started to talk to a few different people, a few different men. And one thing led to another, and she was messaging a guy, and basically for a few weeks they'd arranged to kind of meet up, but their diaries were basically kind of the opposites, and it just didn't happen. And then probably about just before our 4th session, they met up, and he was an absolute gentleman to her, absolute gentleman. Now, I'm not going to share exactly what happened on the first date, because obviously I don't want to share her identity. But something happened on the day, and he literally went all in on her, supporting her, looking after her. He, like I said, he was an absolute gentleman. So I'm just going to have another sip of coffee. He was an absolute gentleman. Then they had another date, and then they had another date. Within 2 weeks, they had arranged for her to join a family holiday. She then met the family. I remember her saying to me about the clothes that she'd ordered, because she wanted to look her super best when she was there meeting the family, and and she was super excited. And so she met the family, and we had a couple of more sessions where we were basically revising her old thoughts through the subconscious mind. So the subconscious mind was intervening to give her the information that she needed to know about herself. Because remember this, your subconscious mind knows you better than you know yourself. Your subconscious mind knows everything about you, the true, authentic you, not the program that you've been living in, not the program. So through the process of the 6-week breakthrough program, we were releasing the old story through the subconscious mind and getting the information through the subconscious mind based on the discovery that we'd done about what it was that she was dominantly holding on to, and those negative emotions that she was holding on to. And we were basically releasing that through the subconscious mind. And again, if you want to find out more about that and how that works, either look at my website for the 6-week breakthrough program, or you can email me at natalie@asthepenniesdrop.com. So we, through the 6-week breakthrough program, set some goals, and we set some 3-month goals. And within 3 months, she said that she either wanted to be with her specific person or a new person, and that she wanted to be officially dating. Within 6 months, she wanted to be living with them. And it all happened. She moved in within, I think it was the space of a couple of months from meeting him. And we've just been in contact recently, and she's told me, so that was obviously, we started this process in August 2021. We're now, if you're watching this video, we're now in July 2023. And we were messaging the other day, and she said to me, she's been proposed to, and they're now getting married. And I believe they're getting married next year. So she is absolutely overwhelmed with joy. He's everything and more she could ever have asked for. She's literally living her dream life. And I also believe that they're going to be buying a new property together too. So she's super excited about that. So this is what diligence, persistence, and consistency does when you go all in on yourself and you don't allow the 3D reality or your past beliefs or those past limiting thoughts and negative emotions that you've been holding on to. When you go diligently into a self-love, self-healing practice, this is what happens. I am honestly so super happy for her. Now, not only did her relationship change, not only did she meet the love of her life that is soon to be her husband, she started to get recognized more at work as well. She started to get recognized in business meetings. Her boss started to really recognize who she was, giving her kudos for things, just like honestly. And she started to get all of these pay rises, all of the massive pay rises. She literally was just like, Natalie, this has happened. You see, when you fall in love with yourself, when you diligently, consistently go all in on you, your life will transform, and not just in the area that you're wanting it to transform, because you're transforming your whole entire self. Therefore, everything in your outer reality, when you remain diligent and consistent with that, will transform too. So this is my incredible client's story of how she transformed, how she saw herself, how she saw relationships, to being the version of her now that is with the love of her life, that is getting married, that has massive pay rises, that has recognition from work, and so much more besides. Her confidence is through the roof. I tell you, it is through the roof. And when she came to me a couple of years ago, whilst she was confident talking to me, the pains and the hurts that she was holding on to were really, really dire. It was really, really a sad story to hear what she had experienced through past relationships and how she saw herself in her family dynamic too. So all of that has changed. Her relationship with her family has changed. Everything has just massively improved. So guys, whether you are interested in getting married or being with the love of your life or getting a pay rise or transforming your life, we need to give this girl kudos, because she went all in. And when you go all in, you get the benefits of the life that you truly love, deserve, and desire. So comment below how incredibly proud you are of her and how inspirational she is. And she actually said to me that I could share this story. So I'm super, super happy that I can share this story with you as well. And I haven't shared this before. So there you go. So if you are somebody that is really, really ready, you have to be ready. You have to have had enough of being enough, of feeling enough, not enough rather. You have to have enough leverage within you to be able to go all in on you. And like I said, the clients that are the most successful clients that have it so much easier is because they don't give up on themselves. They do not give up on themselves. They don't. Even with wobbles, they don't. You know, I'm going to tag another video here with my gorgeous gay client that got his man back as well. You know, he even had wobbles, but he didn't give up. He didn't give up. You know, and when you don't give up, you do reap the benefits. And his life is absolutely transforming. You know, they're now living together. And yeah, I'm sure there's going to be more stories that I'll be able to share about him too as his relationship progresses. So guys, now you don't have to do the 6-week breakthrough program, obviously, but this is the program that she purchased through me, and she'd had therapy after therapy after therapy after therapy, and nothing had shifted. So she shifted her inner world, which is the world that we create from, remembering that everyone is you pushed out, and I tagged that video earlier, to create a reality that she could only have a couple of years ago dreamt of. She is now living her dream life. So like I said, if you want to find more about that program or about the other services and the solutions that I offer, then you can just click the links below this video. Guys, this stuff works. All it takes is faith and diligence and persistence and consistency. And I know some days it's not always easy. And I'm sure there were days when it wasn't always easy for her, but she kept going in and she had fun with it. It's another thing I want to say, actually, she had fun with it. She would, before she started dating her soon-to-be husband, she would go out with the girls having cocktails, and she would just tell herself that she's magnetic, she's incredible, she's magnetic, she's a head turner. You know, she's constantly being asked out for dates, she's constantly getting men's numbers and things like that. And that happened too, guys. That happened too. So this, I'm going to say, this shit works. It does. If you're ready, if you are done with being done, if you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, this works. But you have to take ownership and responsibility for doing the work. And it is that simple. It doesn't mean that every day is going to be easy, but it is that simple. When you go all in on you and you don't give up, no matter what your 3D reality is reflecting to you, because remember, that's just a past manifestation, a past thought. And remember, the 3D reality is what was, and your 4D reality is what is. You create from in here. So there you go, guys. Claim this video. This is going to be you. Remember, these success stories are not here to piss you off. These success stories are to encourage you to keep going, because this stuff works. That's it. I'm super happy to be sharing this, beyond happy to be sharing this. Like I said, she was an absolute diamond to coach as well. And yeah, that's it for me. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will be back very, very soon.